They were great. They were great. Offensively, defensively, they didn't seem nervous. They were really good. The first quarter, I think they set a franchise record for 47 points in the first. I think let everybody know that everybody's comfortable and they're excited about having those two a part of the team. I thought it was a great team win from start to finish.
When you see them fitting in the way they fit in so seamlessly, what does that do for you guys going forward?
Yeah, I think it gives us an opportunity to look at different combinations. I thought Gafford was great on both ends defensively, but I thought what we've seen playing against Gafford is that he gets every offensive rebound. And I thought he did that for us tonight, or this afternoon, at a very, very high level. And we're going to need that. But again, I thought defensively, to come in and pick up the schemes right away was a plus. And then PJ, I thought he just let the game come to him. And that's what we need. I thought, again, the pace was high. We didn't have to run anybody's minutes up, and that was something that we talked about this afternoon. So a lot of good stuff, and I know I probably left something out, but a great team win.
How important is it for you guys to be able to win a game where you don't hit as many threes as the opponent, you don't take as many, and a lot of the success comes from other areas of the court?
Yeah, I think it's important as we go on this journey to find out who we are. We've been a team that will shoot a lot of threes. It's going to be nice when we do that because of the double teams. But I think just one of the plays that stands out is when you see PJ redrive it. I think, D. Jones drives it, throws it to PJ. PJ redrives it and throws it back to him for a dunk. Just the ability to have athletes who can put the ball on the floor and not have to worry about Luka and Kai having to do all the work. And so there's going to be nice when we shoot 45 to 47 threes, and there's going to be nice where we can dominate the paint as we did today.
What do you think about what you've seen from Maxi over this last week or two? And once you're fully healthy, how do you see him kind of fitting in that mix with the bigs and then maybe sometimes on the floor as well?
Yeah, I think with Maxi, I was just joking with him that we take him for granted because I didn't mention that he had 3 offensive rebounds today. So, but what he's done for us as a starter has been incredible because it's gotten us off to a great start defensively. And then when you look at what he does offensively, being able to stretch, he doesn't have to touch the ball. He's going to be physical with setting screens. Now, as we get healthy here, we'll look at D-Live or Gaffer starting, and we can play big with him at the 4. But also now it gives us depth to be able to bring him off the bench and play him at the 4 or 5. We're at the 4 so we can continue to be big. So there's a lot of good options here, and we're going to work through it here before the break and then after the break. But it's good to have these options because we didn't have these options earlier.
Jason, I know paying attention to the social media reactions from fans may not be high on your radar, but while you're in the game today, could you hear how the MFFLs were electrified when PJ and Daniel were doing their thing?
Yeah, I thought the crowd was great, especially for a 2 o'clock game. And we do have the best fans, and so I think the fans were great. They were excited to have PJ and Gafford. I think those two were excited to be here as you get to talk to them this afternoon. We were just trying to make it seamless. They did their part in making it seamless, and so we're again excited to have them a part of the Mavs. I think when you look at who's going to start and who's going to play, it's about winning first. Everyone's going to get an opportunity to start. I know that's a big thing in society today, so we'll make sure we check that box. But we're going to try to do our best to win a championship, and so that's what we're here to do.
Coach, are you excited the possibilities? Are you excited the possibilities?
Yeah, the possibilities are a lot, and so it's right now to be able to do it here during the game, but also to get in practice. We'll do that tomorrow and look at some different combinations slowly. But we also want again to get PJ and Gafford's feet settled, and I think we're doing a great job, not just management but coaches, but everyone who's involved in trying to help this move for those two seamless.
A couple of days ago, you asked for patience as you work these guys in. How do you think that's going to go over here?
Yeah, it's just one game. It's Again, it's just patience as much as we do like the Instagram and Twitter world.
We know
It's-
you do.
Yes, I love it. You have to, they're human. These aren't computers and these aren't just numbers. They do have feelings. And so it's, it's gonna take time to get to know everybody. But it's all right to fail. It's all right to make mistakes. Yeah, we learn from them. That's what the game is all about, is being able to fail, being able to have trust that your coach and teammates believe that you will be able to step up again after learning after that mistake. And we do make a lot of mistakes, but we keep going because we got one goal, and that's to win.
Jason, OKC hadn't played since Tuesday. They got the third best record in the league. What does that say about your team, the way you beat them
They
today?
got a heck of a schedule. Yeah, they hadn't played in 4 days. We just came off the East Coast trip and played at 2 o'clock.
Right.
But we have to play it, and we'll get a break at some point in March. But that's fine. We'll take it in March when it comes. But I think, again, we got 2 games before the break. I said it earlier. The good teams find a way to win, rack up the wins. These mean a lot to us, and we can't take our next opponent lightly because they're pros and Washington plays. They just gave Boston a heck of a game. So also it's going to mean something to Washington and to us because of Gafford and the trade that just took place. So we got to make sure we're ready for them, and then after that we'll get ready for our next opponent.
Thank you, Coach.